Boarding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and if you've clicked on this video, hopefully that means you have finished up Eno Shibodai, aka Fire Force manga, and you're looking to fill the void that is left behind in your heart. And because it literally just ended today, I figured for the third episode of my Manga Nerdigan recommendation list that it will be for Fire Force. But before I get to this recommendation list, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos and getting faster by the second. We're talking panic attack, migraine-inducing hyperspeed levels of struggle up in ya. Seriously, I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, how this works is, first of all the series that I'm going to be discussing today all have a playlist, and they will be, if you go to my main page, they're all in alphabetical order in the directory that I have set up. And of course, the series that I recommend, most of them will be like in hero, sci-fi, shonen, obviously, genres. But if they're not in those particular genres, it's because I have either referenced Fire Force in those particular series live reactions, or I have referenced said series in my Fire Force live reactions. So, and most of these series that I am discussing are ongoing, and I'm going to try and mention the ones that are in their final arcs or ending first, and then get into the ones that are completely ongoing. But first, before I mention any of those, I have to mention this new series called Gacha Kuda. And Gacha Kuda is actually by Kei Arana, and Okubo said on Twitter that Kei Arana is his rightful successor, and Kei Arana actually worked under Okubo. So if you have not read Gacha Kuda, you should. I already covered the first chapter. I'm waiting for the second chapter to drop, and then I will cover it as soon as it drops. It's really, really good. You could definitely tell Arana worked under Okubo. It does give you it does give you a little bit of Made in Abyss in a way. It gives you, yeah, to an extent, especially in the art style, it gives you Fire Force. But I'm trying to think of the other series that it reminded me. Oh, now I remember. It gives you a little bit of Battle Angel Alita in some ways as well. And I really can't wait to cover more of it. I can't. Oh, yeah, and the other one it gave me a little bit of is like a little bit of Monster number 8. And I would say maybe a little bit of Chojin X and Tokyo Ghoul as well. So, yes, Gacha Kuda has a lot of potential. I can't wait to see what Arana does with it. So, anyways, the next series I got to talk about that is ending relatively soon is Tokyo Revengers. And the reason why I got to bring up Tokyo Revengers is, one, the mangaka drew Fire Force art, for one thing. And the other is because I've been comparing in my Tokyo Revengers live reaction videos the underlying themes of the final arc of Fire Force, in particular the final fight between Hamue and Shinra, to what's going to be coming up between Mikey and Takamichi. So I'm telling you, go read Tokyo Revengers if you haven't already. It's really, really goddamn good. I don't know if the anime adaptation does it justice or not. That's up to you guys, but anyways, of course, the other one I have to recommend because it's a hero series is Boku no Hero Academia. I am a vigilante Boku no Hero Academia legal stan, which is ending soon. That's why, and obviously Boku no Hero Academia is ending this year. I'd read both, obviously, but Vigilantes is the prequel. Well, and part of the events take place during Boku no Hero Academia, but goddamn, is such a good series Vigilantes is. So go read both. You will definitely enjoy it. I would say Koichi gives you more Shinra vibes than anything else. Yeah, I'd say Koichi a little bit more like Shinra compared to Deku. That's for sure. Anyways, the other should I mention? You know what? There's a couple of other hero series I'm going to mention too. There's a new hero series that is very fascinating and definitely has a lot of potential. And that is Earthchild. Earthchild started this past week in Weekly Shonen Jump. When I covered it, I used the Manga Plus app. It's also in the Viz Shonen Jump app, but I prefer Manga Plus. The reader is a lot better. And that series is a lot like the other series I'm going to recommend right now. Shy is a fantastic hero series. Shy really does. If you like Fire Force, especially in terms of the hero development writing and for Shinra, and this is why I say Shinra is a lot like Koichi in that regard. Shy really does great writing. Oh my god, it does, because Shy, especially in terms for her and her, and you'll see with her friend and some of the other characters in there, it really talks about how like an ordinary person can become a hero, but it's just even just little things in life can make you, even if you just do the smallest things, you could become a hero. But how her one friend started out from being like the tool for a villain, and now is where we're at the manga. Now she overcame that darkness in her heart and is now becoming a villain. Not and now is becoming a hero. It's just incredibly powerful, and it just really makes me think of Shimra in that regard, and I really like it. I really like it a lot. But yeah, Earthchild, it really does make me think of Shy a lot. But yeah, Earthchild has a lot of potential. We'll see where Earthchild goes. But god damn, was it sad, the first chapter. Another one that is relatively new in Weekly Shonen Jump that really does give me Shimra. It really does give me Shimra and Arthur vibes. Is a Yashiman, because Maru in particular, Maru is so much like Arthur. He is, because he gives major LARPer vibes. It's major LARPer realness from Maru, because he wants to be a manga protagonist so bad. But he just like with Arthur, he backs it the fuck up. He does. And same with Shimra too, because remember, Shimra wants to be a hero and Arthur wants to be a knight. It's like a combination of that if you think about it. But god damn it, he backs it the fuck up, and I love it so much. And it's by the mangaka of Hell's Paradise Shigekuraku. The art style is fantastic. But it's Yakuza though. There's a little bit of a difference. It's Yakuza. So yeah, I really strongly recommend Ayashimon. Again, all the series that are Weekly Shonen Jump, you'll be able to find them on the Manga Plus app or the Shonen Jump app, but I recommend going on Manga Plus for them if you haven't used it before, because they have a first read for free from now until like January 2023. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I just like the app. So you can read all of the outside Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Legal, so you have to go to Viz for that one. You can read all the chapters for free on the Manga Plus app. So I have a video talking about that. But yeah, let's see. What's the other one I want to go into? Oh, yes. Another one that's really good. And this art style really makes me think of Fire Force. So that's why and also, do I want to say that? Well, yeah, you can make the argument that Okuran kind of gives you a little bit of Shinra vibes, but goddamn, I love Gigi so much, though. Is Danadan? Because what's interesting with Danadan is that you got aliens and supernatural creatures, and that are trying to. The aliens are using supernatural creatures to take over Earth, but it's yokai that are ultimately protecting the world, which I think is bomb as hell. We've seen, we just finished up the Mongolian Death Worm, which is that was so fucking trippy as hell. We've seen Nessie, dead ass serious. We've seen Nessie. The art style, it really does give you some Fire Force realness in some ways. The characters are amazing. The comedy is goddamn fantastic. It is. The dynamic between the characters, it really does make you think of Fire Force in some ways. So yeah, I really, really, really recommend it. I do. Um, then there's this series is I should have mentioned it sooner, but this series is there's two series that are ending soon. One of them is literally ending, and I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. And that is Jogon. Jogon is everything. Jogon is everything. Ah, I love Jogon so much. I can't stop praising the gospel that is Jogon. I feel like some of the stuff from maybe not just Fire Force, maybe even Jogon got inspired by Fire Force in some regards. I feel like that might be the case because I think Jogon came after Fire Force, so maybe it was the other way. Maybe Jogon got inspired by Fire Force, but like a lot of the concepts in Jogon, especially in terms of underlying theme, it really reminds me of Fire Force in a way. And yes, it does similar with Fire Force in terms of like being like having to utilize your desire and shit into yes, you have to utilize your desire and all that shit. You have that going on in Jogon as well. And then of course the thing that really got me thinking of Fire Force and Jogon is we got the cultist element here. We got the death cult element, especially with Nomen, because Nomen's like, well, I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers. He got rejected by humanity. He's not happy that humans don't want to become one with him. Dead ass serious. They don't like that shit. They don't, and so he's just like, fuck y'all. I'm gonna kill you all and kill all humanity, and then kill myself after that. Dead serious. But yeah, all the different fractured humans are amazing. I love Chiharu. Chiharu's my husbando. A lot of the stuff he says is just really makes me think of Fire Force a lot. But dude is my man. I love Chiharu. He's my baby. Jagasaki's just trying to get by. Poor boy. He just wants his wifey. But Jogon is a fucking trip. It is. I'm going to tell you right now, it is extremely disturbing. So what if you cannot handle it, if you cannot stomach the disturbingness, you might want to stay away. But the other series that's ending it's in the final arc that's really goddamn good is Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs is freaking everything. Oh my god, you have the cult that is Fukuchi. Fukuchi is fucking nuts. He's as nuts as the White Hoods are. Because Fukuchi is out to destroy all nations. And he believes that it's all the politicians. Well, politicians are fucking bad, but he thinks that the only way to save the world is by destroying all the nations and shit, and have like complete anarchy. He thinks it's going to be complete anarchy, but in all reality, he wants to be an authoritarian dictator. Let's be fucking real. And what he's doing is goddamn insanity. He turned everybody into vampires, and he's trying to use this freaking tool to control, because he got this army from the UN that he can use, period. And he's going to use this tool to basically control them and mind control them like puppets. And do like a full-on worldwide coup. It's fucking insane. It is insane, and it is fucking amazing. And the detective agency is boss. The mafia is fucking boss. The manga, and also you have like straight up trolling. The trolling is lit. I love it. I love the amount of trolling that happens in this manga. And the other manga that has a shitload of trolling is I forgot to mention it sooner, is Seraph of the End. Seraph of the End is straight up trolling. It is. That manga is nothing but trolling. I swear to God, that manga is trolling. If you want a manga that will troll the fuck out of you in like the best way, it is Seraph of the End. There's another series that I covered that I'm covering that will straight up troll you like to hell. What series is it? Oh, I'm gonna get to it in a second. I will. Seraph of the End is goddamn amazing. It is life. It's ending this year too, but man, it does give you Fire Force in some regards because it was all Gurren's fault that the world ended and the vampires took over. All because he wanted to bring someone back to life, a piece of shit. But Gurren's a complete asshole. The writing for the most part is good. It did get questionable this past month, but goddamn, it's everything. It is goddamn everything. The art is fabulous. Fred and Crowley's broship is life. Yes, the Mika Yu broship is everything too, even though Yu is a complete fucking moron. Oh my god, he's a fucking moron. But he's a special sparkle. He is. And I want to protect Mika with everything. But the manga that is is really straight up trolling everybody. It's trolling me, I swear. And I really recommend this one. And yeah, this one is definitely like Fire Force in this regard, because remember with Fire Force, you have where the to an extent, remember when Obi was trying to get the other fire forces together to, you know, go up against the White Hoods, we found out about the corruption and how it was like both sides, they were two sides of the same coin because they were working together. Well, we found out how bad the corruption was. Well, that's kind of what you got here with the Dragon Keepers and the invaders. And it's goddamn insanity. It is so good though. The insanity is just amazing. And this is by the mangaka of Gotoba no Hanayome. That's another thing that blows your mind about it, is the fact that a manga of a rom-com, of a shoujo is doing this. And it's so good. I'm telling you, go read Ranger Reject. You will not be disappointed. The art is freaking fantastic. The main character, D, who is an invader, he is amazing. He is amazing. And shit, we're still finding out like that some of the Rangers, even a specific sect of Rangers, like the Green Rangers, they knew, because the executives were supposed to be dead. They fucking knew that the executives were still alive. It's like, what the fuck? We only thought that like the top brass knew. Like, and then we found out that like that even that more, again, not just the Green Rangers, that more of the Rangers knew about this. So it's like a huge what the fuck, are you serious? And now even one of the other foot soldiers is just like, what the actual fuck am I supposed to do? Because she was used as a meat shield. So she's like, what? Who am I supposed to side with? The Dragon Keepers who are killing me? Or this motherfucker who's supposed to be protecting me and just use me as a meat shield? Like, when I say it's insanity. But something that stuck out to me, and this is what Sakurama said. He said that everyone's telling me what to do, and I'm just like, I'm not siding with anybody. I'm going to fight for my own justice. I'm going to side with me. It's my side, and I'm just like, yes. See, and that's what I love, that kind of shit. I love it because that individuality. That's what Ranger Reject is. It's that about D finding. D is technically an individual himself, and he was already different than the other foot soldiers. But like finding your own individuality, finding your own voice in like this chaos of sheep and all that, and finding out the truth of what's going on. That's what makes Ranger Reject so good. And I really hope you guys read it. I've been covering it since chapter 1, and I goddamn love it. And speaking of corruption, and especially corrupt hero organizations, yeah, we see that in Boku no Hero Academia, but you know where else we see it? One Punch Man, both the manga and, of course, the webcomic that it's based off of. One Punch Man is everything. Murata's art, which I do compare to Fire Force. And speaking of art, I also compare Okubo's art to Boichi's art in Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is ending as well. I forgot to mention that. Dr. Stone is freaking fantastic. It is. Go read Dr. Stone. You will enjoy it. But One Punch Man is something. Oh my god. The webcomic, if you have not read the webcomic and have only read the manga, you have only read half of the story. The webcomic is so good, especially the current arc. I can't wait for one to add more to the webcomic. It's just fucking amazing. And it does make me think of Okubo's writing a lot. The manga, though, oh my god, that manga is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art. Oh my god. But the reason, and this is why I say read the webcomic as well, because the writing in that webcomic, and also, again, to an extent, the writing in the manga, because that is one's writing too, it gets so deep, and it does make me think of Okubo's writing to an extent. A lot of manga writing's been deep, but God, some of the writing in One Punch Man gets really goddamn deep. Holy shit, it does. Let's see the other ones I need to mention here. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a few more series I gotta mention. There's, of course, Eden Zero. Eden Zero is everything. And since I gotta mention a Mashima series as well, Fairy Tail / Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. I know people are hating on Fairy Tail, and it's the same thing with the Natsu no Taizai, Seven Deadly Sins. But similar to why I bring that series up as well is the sequel series. In the case of Taizai, Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Oh my god. I don't know why more people are not reading that series. Go read Four Nights of the Apocalypse. It is fucking everything. The chaos that is in that manga. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The chaos that has ensued in that manga is everything. It really goddamn is. But with Fairy Tail, with 100 Years Quest, oh my god, what Atsuo is drawing the art for it. It's not as good as Mashima's, obviously, but like the writing that is in that manga, it took everything that was wrong with Fairy Tail and has fixed it. It's so good. But yeah, I'm telling you, those series are really goddamn good. I can't stress it enough on how good Four Nights of the Apocalypse is. It's just freaking powerful as hell. Oh my god. But and yeah, it does give you JoJo's Bizarre meets Dragon Ball. But yeah, you can make the argument for Fire Force too that it gives you a little bit of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and to an extent some Dragon Ball. But anyways, the other one, now go back to Eden Zero for a minute here. Eden Zero is one of the most disturbing series you'll read. Have I read more disturbing series than Eden Zero? Yeah, Eden Zero is more in top 20. Yeah, Eden Zero is in top 20. Eden Zero not in top 10. Top 10, it's way more fucked up. Yeah, I know. I gotta do a list on my top 10 most fucked up series. But Eden Zero gets really fucked up at times. Mashima has really stepped up his game. He has. I did compare Eden Zero to Fire Force a lot. Especially when it came to space art. Same thing when it came to UQ Holder because of the space art, but oh god, that space art. Even again, I do not like that ending to UQ Holder, but god damn, that space art was gorgeous. Oh god, it was. Holy shit. But with Eden Zero is just something. Oh my god. Oh, it is an adventure, that's for sure. The villains are freaking fantastic. The current villain, Dragon Joe was amazing. I like Shura a lot, actually. I'm sad that we're not getting more Shura. Actually, the way Shura died was good enough. Well, Poseidon Narrow was the one I'm kind of sad we are not getting more of, in all reality. I'm really looking forward to Dead End Crow. Yes, the crowd's gonna be lit. But the transformations we have in Eden Zero are amazing. I love the transformations. They are freaking amazing, and the Ether Gear is great. And we got some waifu. Of course, we have waifus up in there. Yes. It's fucking Mashima. What do you want? What's the other one? Do I want to mention? Oh, okay. I love Ghost Reaper Girl. Ghost Reaper Girl is lit. If you are not, Ghost Reaper Girl is by the mangaka of Rosario Vampire, but my god, the art is just, woo! It is everything. The reason why I bring up Ghost Reaper Girl is it does some of the transformations that she gets, the magical girl transformations, they look like something straight out of like Soul Eater. They do. Especially when she gets the transformations with Kai. Oh god, it looks so much like Soul Eater. It's not even funny. And I love it so much. And for fuck's sakes, there is a Shoggoth and there's Cthulhu. What more do you want? You get Cthulhu and Shoggoth up in Ghost Reaper Girl. And I'm praying at some point we get a Cthulhu Magical Girl transformation. I'm waiting. I am holding out on that, Akisa. I am holding out on the Cthulhu Magical Girl transformation. I wants it. I wants it. Of course, gonna recommend it as much. And Ghost Reaper Girl, by the way, is also on Manga Plus, and I think it's on the Viz. Yeah, it's on the Viz app too. The one I'm gonna always campaign for because I love this manga. But this is a long time commitment series, and that is Kingdom. I love Kingdom. Kingdom is amazing. Shin is lit. Shin gives me that well, can't spell Shimra without Shin for one thing. Shin is fucking amazing. You got Kyokai is a badass bitch. I have been living for Conky as of late. Conky is that bitch. Conky is a troll. And so is Osen, technically. Like, we got the war that we're in right now against Zhao is a war of trolls between Conky, with Conky and Osen versus Raboku. And then you also got Yatama, who's a badass bitch. I love her. She is queen. She is wifey. I love her. Love her. For those that bitch about diversity, go look at Kingdom. Kingdom is full of diversity in terms of badassery. And because remember, Fire Force got strong ass women. Kingdom got some strong ass bitches too. Just saying. Let's see. Oh yes, we need to talk. I almost forgot. We need to talk about a couple of isekai up in here. There's a couple, but there's a couple of Exorcist series I need to bring up before that. And I also need to bring up, I gotta also bring up Monster number 8, also known as Kaiju number 8. If you are not reading that series, why? I've been covering that series since chapter 1, and I love it. I think I'm the only person that's been covered that series since chapter 1. Because I saw it on Manga Plus I saw it, chapter 1 on Manga Plus, and I was just like, I'm gonna cover it, why not? See, this is Manga Plus. See, this is why I need to be sponsored by Manga Plus. God damn it! I cover all the stuff. I cover almost everything on Manga Plus. Most of the every time I see a new series on Manga Plus, I just cover it. But I love it. I love Monster number 8 so freaking much. It's amazing. The monstrification stuff is oh my god, especially what we're going to be getting. With the next month with monster number 10. Woo! Woo, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for it. With Hoshina and monster number 10. Yes! Can't wait. And then the Exorcist series. Oh, yeah, the Exorcist series I gotta recommend. And then I'm gonna recommend. Wait, do I just gotta recommend there's 2 isekai and then a mom one I'm going to recommend, and then I'm going to be done. So the Exorcist series I got to recommend, of course, one is on hiatus right now, and that is, of course, Eodo Exorcist, aka Blue Exorcist. If you are not the anime is ass. Don't watch it, and the same thing goes for Twin Star Exorcist, which I'm recommending as well. Don't watch those anime. Those anime are ass. Don't watch them. Those are not, that is not Eodo Exorcist. That is not Twin Star Exorcist. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. Those are not it. Those are bastardizations. Those are not adaptations. Those are they ain't even interpretations at this point. They're bastardizations. I tried covering the Eodo Exorcist anime. Those are shit. Nah. But Eodo Exorcist is goddamn amazing. I can't wait for it to come back from hiatus in May. Again, both those series are available on Manga Plus. You're free to read if you have not used the Manga Plus app already. And Viz, well, it's Shonen Jump, you have to have the subscription. But minus, the first 3 and the last, most recent 3 chapters. But For Twin Star Exorcist, it's very interesting. Anno Exorcist, I'll get back to it in a second. Twin Star Exorcist, it's very interesting. It's very much like Fire Force in a way, because you have the two. You have the king of oh my god, what is you have I almost said a Joel for a second. It's not Fire Force. The King of Megano, there we go. You have the King of Megano that's trying to keep the Exorcist and the Basara divided. When in all reality, if they came together and fought the King of Megano, who's the real villain in all this, they would win and, you know, live in peace and harmony. And it turns, and when you find out what the Basara really are, yeah, it makes a lot of sense too. It's a huge trip when you find out what the Basara really are. It's amazing too. It's Twin Star Exorcist is so powerful. It really goddamn is. That's why I say, and also Roku really kind of gives you some Shima realness too. Let's be goddamn real. And Tenma is everything. I love Tenma. He's Hisbano. Yes, he is. I first started off hating Tenma, but now I love him. That's great character writing there. And then with the Anno Exorcist, Rin gives you some Shima realness. Let's be goddamn real. He does give you Shima realness, but he's grown so much as a character. I would say the flashback arc, when you find out what really happened with the Blue Knight, has to be one of the most powerful arcs in that manga. It's so, and you find out about the truth about Satan, and you know, obviously the truth about their birth. It's so heartbreaking. It really goddamn is. And when the manga comes back, we'll be in the full war against Satan, because Satan got his body back. He's got his groove back. Then in terms of the Isekai, what I have here I'm recommending is, of course, the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer. That manga is goddamn everything. I can't wait for the next chapter, because we're gonna get the Black Ranger. Red Kazuna is going to become the Black Ranger, and it's going to be Boss, because he said that he couldn't control it the last time. I can't wait for it. But anyway, Red Kazuna is fucking everything. Or I'm sorry, Kazuna Red is everything. He was isekai'd after a battle. He still has his Kazuna powers, and you know, this is a magical world he's in. And you got the Megazord and everything. And the best part is there's an Egyptian Sentai up in this world. I'm dead ass serious. And there's like there's a Megazord, there's a Zord there. I'm dead ass serious. The villains are boss. I love the villains. So one of the villains is weird because they want to get married to their mom. It is the weirdest fucking thing, but just roll with it. There's a wait a minute. There's a race war going on in the current arc. Or there was, and it was because of the villain influence. I'm telling you, this manga gets very, very powerful. It's really good. I really recommend it. The other one I recommend as well is the Rising. Of course, I'm going to recommend the Rising of the Shield Hero, which I've been covering for a very long time. Because obviously the reason why I'm recommending it is because you do get the Shinra vibes, obviously, because just like Shinra, Nafumi gets, you know, falsely accused, and, you know, Shinra gets accused and persecuted for being a devil, which he's not. And Rising of the Shield Hero has gotten really fucking disturbing as of late. It really has. What Kyo is doing is fucked up. It is fucked up. So be prepared. If you are going into this manga. Oh, I almost forgot about you, Togenanki, and I almost forgot about you, Chojin X. I don't know why I forgot about you two. But yeah, Chojin X and Chojin X, Tokyo Ghoul, and Togenanki. And also I'll include Devil's Line in that as well. Really good series. Chojin X is the new series by Mashita Sui. I love it a lot. I really do. It gets very, very powerful. At times, well, not times, but it's really good stuff. And Togenanki, Rushibara is working. It's work in progress with this art, but the writing is fantastic. It really goddamn is. You're using these are blood. Think of it as like blood devils, because they're oni. And the oh god damn it. The Momotaro, they use black bacteria for their weapons. It's so freaking cool. Their black bacteria powers are boss as hell. I love it. It's just that the art took a little bit to catch up with the great writing, but Rushibara is working on it. Baby steps. But here's the final one I'm going to recommend, and this is a mom one. And I love this series a lot. It is Villain to Kill. And it's about Cassian, who was considered a hero, and he got in too deep. There was an accident on how he got in too deep. And he was resurrected as a villain, thanks to his friend. And he has the power of destruction, kind of like before Knights of the Apocalypse in a way. And it's going to be very interesting to see what he does in the next season. But he ends up, getting to know the villains, and the villains are fucking awesome. I love the villains. I do. And we're finding out that these villains that are higher up in the hierarchy, they are like, they're gonna fuck shit up. So we're gonna have like an inner villain war. That's gonna be a villain civil war that's coming, and I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And of course, I almost forgot Kurogane no Valhalla. Of course, I'm gonna recommend Kurogane no Valhalla. I'm gonna recommend it probably in everything because I love that manga so much. But anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think of this list. Are you gonna read any of these series? I hope you guys do, because these series are freaking amazing. They are. And yes, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen is an obvious one, so that's why I didn't put it in right away. And also JoJo, obviously. But seriously, I really recommend all these series. You go check them out. This will keep you busy for a minute. I probably will have a general list at some point. But I'm thinking the next one is probably going to be Tokyo Revengers for a recommendation list. It's either going to be Tokyo Revengers or Dr. Stone, depending on which manga ends first. Or Rent a Girlfriend maybe as well, because Rent a Girlfriend is ending pretty soon as well. So I'm telling you, so many manga are ending this year. That's why I started this series. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more manga content, whether it be live reactions, lists, or Oricon charts, because I do cover the weekly Oricon charts. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.